Hey there, mateys. This is Gary Scallon, the Pirates of the Caribbean film series here. I'm just listening to the Benjamin Walker and Teresa Palmer and Joyce to the Adam Bomb shows, and I just had it. I've never been there about last 6 months ago, on February 5th, 2016, and I've been seeing it about for the Choice movie on the Regal Cinemas from South Hill Mall. And I have it a very just talking about for somehow the very have it a very in choices series right now. Just all have it this afternoon is everything could be having the shows you guys and know it's about for the interviews for movies and TV shows and detail magazines and men's health and miscellaneous. And then before what have started is the WonderCon is 2017 year 17 for next year. And the VidCon should be coming out this next summer and next year for 2017. So I hope you enjoy it for the having fun and you have the same thing, you have the same fun. And today is Wednesday and 24th. It's also we have it just yesterday is I have it a very insulted. And then Benjamin play as Travis. She was to the two one of the things about the wonderful girl thing about relationship. Well, one of the relationship is Alessandro Daddario as for play Monica to take over for Gabby for Teresa Palmer play by the Gabby thing, and Ryan McCarthy as Tom Welling take over for Travis. He didn't do that. He didn't do that for one purpose. He was the ex-girlfriend. He was the ex-boyfriend. He was certainly. She didn't call it. She called it about it. Tell him not to secret secretarially, and he literally just not just very fun of him and very good fun of him, and she went out and they went over about for the first studies to do for Gabby has a college to do. There's various study to do. And she works, and she working with the doctors thing. She spent about very helping those people have a hurts, injuries, and falling down for the hurt really bad. And it could be about still alive or maybe death. You can have a very long specials to do. It's gonna take so long to the while as boring to do. But Travis is his best friends looking for hot girls and stuff, and I just had it to be very emotional ways, and she takes about for very 2016 years about a couple of minutes ago. So I have the very so much as thing he had it to do it about it, but we tested if we have it the Choice movie. I bought it for the Blu-rays and DVDs and digital HD, and I just had it to be watch it about. I haven't been watching it yet about a long time, so I haven't felt nothing to do with them, and it's just some things that still have a notice about fairy things. So, and they're having the verify for the channels. Fair channels is. They have it changing rather than change it up for the takeover for the movie theaters to the Regal Entertainment Group. And my sister just fun of her Buffalo Wild Wings and my friend Allison and Sierra, the Katie Bond, and as well as my friends at the party on the footballs, basketballs, runners, cross countries, swimming and hiking, and then and rowing. And Olympics Day, the Rio 2016, with Zac Efron, the guest star, looks to the watching about the runners. Well, so the runners, the 200 meters. So sometimes that I enjoyed it. I was gonna have a Rio 2016 Olympics of a day, and every 123 days it's good we have to be here about very emotional ways. 265 to 366 days, and it could be having the various emotional ways that around the earth, around the world, in days of the week, in the month, in the year. Most things to do is about 1 million people on the United States and America. When Canada, Alaska, South America, Hawaii, Germany, Africa, Italy, Asia, India, China, and Korea, and Japan, and Russia. And they have 7 million people around the world. Hundreds of thousands, millions and thousands of people, thousands of animals that are around the world, around the creatives on the world. Around the country, it's also to do is notice it about it being emotional ways, being kind to mankind for choice. Wherever the tickets about the be tested for rightfulness, righteousness. If you're able to get it for buying those big dogs, buying a big dog named German Shepherd, Doberman Pinscher, Rottweiler, Belgian Melanois, Pit Bulls, Dog Argentinos, and make sure to be careful with the Pit Bulls and Labrador Retrievers, Golden Retrievers, and then including for Huskies and Wolf Dog, whatever the Texas want to do, whatever Texas want. Doris is outside. Oh, damn it. My brother is distracted. That's fine. Every way, anything could be anyway. It could be notified for very emotional ways. So I've been went out with the I was a kid. I was sort of very upset if you guys wanted to be with these changes right now. Had it to be that as emotional right now. Most of the change, most of the chance. And we can unfortunately be right now. It's been about for 15-20 minutes to be at least aside. Listed to have it the next traveling about 999 and 999 to have a very emotional ways. I saw Teresa Palmer just have a lights out. She has pregnant. She has the child. The three have the one of her children. And one of them have the spouses for 2015, and she literally just Leva Rabbit just has Jim Parak. Logan has an indignation for the Sarah Gatter, the play asked about the movie 726 movie as of this year. So I had favorite things about Sebastian Stan from Captain America, Alexander Daddario from Percy Jackson, The Choice, Burying the X, San Andreas, and True Detective for the TV shows, and Married, and New Girl, and American Horror Story Hotel, and Robot Chicken, and Workaholics, and then from Tulsa Famiga, I never heard it about. She's almost 22, and she went. We were seeing about we always live in the castles for say about 1965. Just like about ancient 80 and 1900s. There could about 3,000 years. Could about just like much of about 1,000 years. I have to be safe as of right now, and I could have for a very classic photographers. And filming this video, the paparazzi just standing and filming, and this is the video stuff. It could be having very emotional ways. Behind the scenes from Baywatch is Dwayne Johnson, Zac Efron, and as Matt Woody and Matt Brutchinson, and Summer Corinne as Alex, Kelly Robach, and Ivanus Haldura, and John Bass as play and notice it about for the beach as Miami, Florida. As much of it as they could about Atlantic Ocean crossing there with the seas, crossing there a lot of for see for the Paramount Pictures about the trailers coming out for teasers, and my sister's told me about to see new Beauty and the Beast coming out for my Beauty and the Beast coming out about next trailer is second ones as Disney villain as Luke Evans played Gaston. When to see about 26 years for the last time. I wasn't born. I wasn't there, and I was a kid. I wasn't there. I was about 2002 to 2010. Now it's 2017 for right now. When the wolves just surrounded by Philip the Horse. Lana for the film in 2017 about Emma Watson as Belle, as to about big giant alpha wolves on the along the country. When the beast just went up for the castles, and a lot of people just transformed for the witchcraft. The old woman just had the rose there. He doesn't like the rose. He has to literally just go away, just someone else to deal with him. So I had it in my video. I had it a very notify the beast is scratching around his about portraits pictures. I just didn't have it been happened there. So the son of us going on it there. They're raining a lot, just as thundering storms, thundering around about for a few days, for the later few years, or for later on, you know. Many people under the villagers, neighborhoods, and the house, and a lot of cities, and then it could be have a feel welcome there about for a couple of things, a couple of times about a welcome to the castle, welcome to Dan Stevens Castle, John Adams Castles, and she loved about True Love's Kiss. I think she has a True Love's Kiss. True Love's is very important. True Love's is very notified for takeover from Gaston, maybe marriage for someone else. For interesting things about it, very noticing. So I had to feel things about it very later on from my anniversary, just about Interstellar. This is my long stories. There's a lot of things about a very moment, and I never forget. Alright, don't forget to subscribe for more content in the next description. To send it out for www.com.org and send it out for McJugger Nuggets, Big Butter, Joy Starburger, Kid Behind the Camera, Bridget West, doing Grandpa Shows, Beside Dad, Larry Slons, Derek Diesel Daily, Space Jam Gardens, Cuban Guys, Next Boot, The Boot Show, and send it out for the TRR, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Google, Vines, Twitch live stream, gaming channels, and Vines, and Twitch live, and those that are included about the Juggy stores all the time. And then just send it for the place. Just place and apply for the Play stores as much as you can. Then don't forget. And see you guys at about February. As soon as I get home, see you soon as you can. Don't forget, keep it with your mateys.